Hello, dear viewers, welcome to this session. In this session, we will see the best practices in Excel. Uh, First, we will talk about multiply by 1. Multiply by 1. Why do we need to multiply by 1? There are sales formatting errors in our Excel sheet that could happen unintentionally when we set up formulas for our values in sales. So if you see this data, if we take a look into this data, when we see the values here, it looks that all the values, all the numbers are in a perfect format, right? But for us uh, to be sure whether the sales formatting is uh, correct or not, we can multiply these sales, the values in the cell by 1. That makes us quite sure about the cell formatting and the values in the cell. So I multiply the value we have here in this column by 1. Click on it, multiply by 1. So this is very easy. Then just drag the formula to all the uh, column values here. Yes, now we have all these values here, and we have like three decimals here. We can minimize decimals by clicking here, number of decimals. In this case, we have only one decimal, so let's make it only one decimal. So when you see this, let's take a look into all the values here. You see here we have this value which is in wrong formatting. This cell is in wrong formatting. So multiply by 1 helps us to spot errors in cell formatting. Errors in cell formatting. So in this case, when we enter this data, Excel understands that it's a text. That's why we have this data here. But when we multiply it by 1, we come to realize that it is wrongly uh, entered in this cell. So now we have already spotted where the error is, and then we can easily correct it. We can easily correct it. Then the value comes here. That's how to multiply by 1 and spot errors in cell formatting. Great. Let's go to the next best practice, which is find and replace formatting. This is not find and replace cell or cell reference. In this case, we are going to replace formatting. We can replace this kind of formatting for one Excel sheet or for the entire Excel workbook. So we just select the cell range we want to format or replace. Select it and then go to find and select, replace, and then we don't write anything here in this case. This is mainly for cell reference replacement and sales value replacement. But in this case, we are going to replace the formatting, sales formatting. So uh, we choose which one we are going to replace here. By default, I have already selected, and then I go to my own format here, and then I have to give what kind of format I'm looking for. So I don't have the option here, so I have to create my own from here. So I have to create my own from here. Here I have this option. and then it gives all these tools for me to create new formatting. So I come here, the number formatting. If I need decimal, I have to set it up, and if I need uh, 1000 separator, like comma, I have to tick it here. Yes, in this case I need it because in this case it's not showing uh, in the usual format, separating numbers by thousands. So I want it. So let it be, take it, and then if I want to, make these all values in this row negative, I can go for these red colored numbers. So this is about the type of data, and then the way they are supposed to appear on our Excel sheet. Let's go to the border of the formatting. I may go for this one, tick border, and then I want to make a tick upper border uh, and tick lower uh, border, and then tick left side border and tick right side border. So in this way, we can select what kind of border we want, and then we have to fill up our cells with the right color. So what kind of color we are looking for in this case? Let me go for yellow color, and then I can say okay, and then this is it's giving here preview. So our cell formatting will be looking like this, which is not good. So we have to change the uh, color maybe to something which we can read and understand. Yes, it will be like this. This is still not good. We can keep changing and then find the right uh, color for us. Since the text is in white, let's go for this kind of uh, background color. Now it looks good. So let's replace all. So you see it has already replaced it here. In this case, it replaced it only for this sheet because we have selected here only a single sheet, Excel sheet. But it also gives us option to change for the entire workbook. For all the Excel sheets here, we can change formatting at a time. So that's how to do um, formatting cells, find and replace, formatting or format changing. Great. Now let's go to the third important tip in Excel. As you see, we have this data. In this data, when you see it, it looks good. Um, this is about the OPEX of Tesla, and this is estimated revenue you have here, and the estimated percent of OPEX uh, against the revenues and total OPEX here. But when you see when you look into the details, you have this kind of mark in your data, this triangle, green triangle. So how can we avoid these kind of things? It doesn't look professional if you live like this. And what is the special with this cell for you to leave this cell as it is? So we have to first investigate what is the problem with this cell. So when you look into it, when we check it, the formula looks good. The summation of these two, G column and H column summation values, it's okay, it's fine. And then we have this green mark. What is the reason behind? How can we avoid it? The main reason is this thing happens when formula is wrongly entered. That's the first one. If the formula is right, we can simply go to File and again Option, and then we go to Formula, and then we untick here, error checking, untick here. When we untick here, enable background error checking, then that green triangle will disappear from the Excel sheet. You see, it's no longer there. So this is how to spot out this odd sign, especially green reference, and then solve the problem with it before we finally submit to the higher body or to any other authorized uh, person. So that's how to solve the green reference issues. The final one today I want to show you is how to make a beauty saving. You know, when we save Excel, when we reopen it, it reopens the same page that we have saved last time, the same cell, the same page. So whenever we save Excel, we have to make sure we have done the right saving, because for example, if you send your document like this to the managers or to the executives or to the tax authorities or to the consultants, it doesn't look professional, and you know, you may lose the first impression for your data. So uh, before we say, we have to make sure we have put our data in the right place, and we have to make sure that we have put our data at A1. That's very important thing. So if we put at A1, then people can easily scroll down and see what is in it. Let's see this data. In this data, and there's no. And how about this one? We have A1 here. It's okay. We have A1 here also. It's okay. In this case, let's check. You see, it looks like there is no data in this sheet. But when you scroll up and then when you scroll to the left, you have here this data. So this kind of things can easily lead to misinformation. The person who observes this may judge as if there is no data on the Excel sheet. So we have to be careful enough when we send data to other person uh, uh, by making sure that every page, every Excel sheet is at A1. A1. That means column A, row 1. So that's how to make beauty saving. And this is all what I have for today. Thank you for your time and attention. If you have any question, you can write on the comment section. And uh, if you like it, you can give me a like and then subscribe. See you with another video. Bye bye.